Even though the iPhone 15 Pro is coming in 4 short months, we're already seeing multiple leaks and rumors for the iPhone 16 Pro. So in this video, I'm gonna give you 6 good reasons why you should upgrade to the 15 Pro this year instead of waiting. So let's get right into the first reason, which is the redesign. Apple usually makes drastic changes to its iPhone design every 3 years. It happened in 2014 with the rounded edge iPhone 6, 2017 with the all-screen iPhone 10, 2020 with the squared-off iPhone 12, and it's happening again with the new iPhone 15 lineup. However, this time it's a bit more of a subtle change, but it's gonna work wonders for those who love using their iPhones caseless. Instead of having a flat slab with squared-off corners like we have on the current 14 lineup, the new 15 models will introduce a slight curve into all of the edges, and when I say slight, I mean it. As you can see right here, the old curved iPhone 6 design was rounded all the way through, making it impossible for it to stand up on a table. That's what made the iPhone 12 design really cool, especially for shooting B-roll videos on this channel. But the new 15 Pro will have both. It'll still be able to stand upright due to the sides being flat, but just the outermost edges will be curved to meet the glass panels on the front and the back, which is actually a bigger deal than you think. Why? Well, because it'll no longer feel like the sharp edge of your iPhone is digging into your palm like we have right now. It'll feel nice, smooth, and pleasant to hold in the hand, being a more solid fit instead of feeling intrusive. On top of that, it may even give it the effect of looking just a tad bit slimmer because of how the light reflects on the curved edges, similar to the effect of previous MacBook designs, which looked and felt super thin, but in reality, they were thicker than the new redesigned models at the thickest point. The iPhone 15 lineup should have the same effect, feeling just as thin as before, even though it'll actually get thicker this year. Now, another part of the redesign is the super thin 1.5mm bezels, which are only made possible because of the curved edge redesign, merging the new 2.5D glass into the frame, similar to how it's done on the Apple Watch. Now, on to the second good reason. You may have not known this, but when Apple introduced the Lightning port in 2012, they actually said this.
This connector is a modern connector for the next decade.
Yes, he literally just said for the next decade, which means that 2023 should be the first year not using Lightning, and yes, it will be. We just got confirmation from a variety of sources that the entire iPhone 15 lineup will be getting a USB-C port instead of Lightning, and by far the best source was Unknowns21, who literally gave us a real photo of the bottom of the 15 Pro. Making it even better, various 3D artists have created renders showing how the entire iPhone will look complete with the USB-C port, and I've gotta say, the design looks super good, like in these renders from Ian Zelbo. We also got leaks and rumors from sources like Shrimp Apple Pro and Ming Chi Kuo discussing how Apple is planning to keep their MFI program around for their USB-C accessories, maybe even forcing users to buy Apple's USB-C cables if they want the faster transfer and charging speeds. But even better, we got confirmation from Analyst941 on Twitter that the iPhone 15 Pro models are actually getting Thunderbolt ports instead of just simple USB-C, which means insanely fast transfer speeds. He even mentioned that Apple is working on unique software in iOS 17 that'll only be unlocked when the iPhone 15 lineup is released, allowing special camera features like using external monitors to view what you're recording in real time on the Pro models. And of course, perhaps the biggest benefit will be the ability to use the same USB-C cable for your iPhone, your iPad, and all of your other USB-C devices. So that is why upgrading to the iPhone 15 is excellent timing, since I don't expect the port to change until at least 2026 or later, when Apple goes completely portless and relies on wireless MagSafe for data and charging. Now on to the third good reason. For the first time in 6 years, Apple is introducing a brand new metal to their iPhone. titanium. And yes, Unknowns21 has confirmed that titanium will be at least one of the available finishes on the iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max models. It looks even better in some of the renders out there, especially the ones from Ian Zelbo, showing off that new brushed titanium look and various finishes, including the new deep red. But on top of that, there are actually some useful benefits to the new titanium finish that you might not be thinking about. The first one is the fact that titanium is stronger and more durable than stainless steel and aluminum, which is why the new Apple Watch Ultra comes in titanium only. But even better, it's actually lighter than stainless steel. Just look at the weight difference between the stainless and titanium Series 7 Apple Watch models. The titanium is actually closer in weight to aluminum than stainless, even though it's the strongest of the three. So for those who don't really like iPhone Pro models because of the extra weight, the 15 Pro titanium will actually be quite nice for you. And now for the second reason, the new brushed titanium finish should do a lot better in terms of fingerprint resistance, whereas the stainless steel models are covered with fingerprints and potential grime almost right away. The new titanium likely won't have that problem at all, which is great. Now before we get into reason number 4, I've got to give a shout out to our partner Casecoo for their Magic Stand case, which is the most versatile case I've ever used due to the fact that it has a completely flush MagSafe ring on a hinge, so you can use it as a stand for things like watching videos or taking photos at a variety of different angles, and the case itself is super rugged and high quality as well. And now, Casecoo is offering a new payment method, so you can shop now and pay over time with Klarna, so check out the discount info and link down in the description below. Now getting into the fourth reason, we have the action button. Yes, the mute switch that has been around since the original iPhone is finally getting replaced with something much more useful, at least on the 15 Pro models, because the regular 15s aren't getting it. And that's why I've been trying to tell you guys to buy the Pro models if you're considering an upgrade to the new 15 lineup. Not only that, but it's going to be fully programmable, so you can set it to do various functions, as well as open apps and control specific features, which will make it even more useful. Apparently, it'll also be able to detect pressure, so a quick press can do one function, a double press can probably do another, and a long press can do something else, so it's gonna have a ton of functionality. I personally can imagine myself using the button to quickly open the camera app and take a photo instead of having to wake the display and swipe over to the camera, or I can set it to pause or play music, or when I'm bored, I'll be able to long press to toggle between mute modes to feel the taptic engine. Now for reason number 5, we have the A17 Bionic Chip, which is confirmed to be built on TSMC's 3nm process, being the first 3nm chip in the world, which will lead to massive performance gains, as we've seen from leaks by TechRev on Twitter. Not only that, but the new 3nm chip should greatly help battery life by being up to 35% more efficient than before. And then when you combine that with other efficiency changes like a more efficient display, the new iPhone 15 Pro should get a big boost in battery life, and that alone can make some people upgrade. And keep in mind that the iPhone 16 Pro won't see as big of a jump because it'll be using 3nm chips again, potentially with a tuned 2nd gen process, but it won't be anything like going from 5 to 3 as we're getting this year, so upgrading to the 15 Pro is a great choice. And finally, we have reason number 6, which is actually an upgrade to my number 1 favorite iPhone feature ever, which is MagSafe. Yes, I use this everywhere, including in my car, at my house, using my charging stand, and at the office as well with this crazy high quality Grove-made charging stand. Well, apparently with this year's iPhone 15 Pro, Apple will be improving the MagSafe wireless charging speed up to 20 watts instead of the current 15, which is a very nice 33% speed boost, which will surely help people feel better about choosing to charge wirelessly. So there you have it. Those are 6 very good reasons to upgrade to the 15 Pro this year instead of waiting for the 16 Pro, since all of these features are nice upgrades and they shouldn't really change that much next year, so the perfect time to upgrade will be in 2023. Now, if you disagree with me, let me know down in the comment section below, but if you enjoyed the video, click the circle above to subscribe for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.